Hey everybody, so down in Houston and sitting in the hotel room, and I thought I'd do a video. Normally I kind of like to do my videos usually around 8 o'clock at night, 6, 7, somewhere in there where people can actually get on and see it. But tonight and tomorrow night we're going to be doing some speaking down here, and so I won't be able to do that. So I had something I wanted to talk about just a little bit, and the title is "What You Gettin'." And so when you're setting goals, many times we're focused on achieving things, achieving deadlines, achieving certain financial markers, or achieving the ability to quit chewing, or we set those goals so we're trying to achieve something. Sometimes we get focused on what that is. Sometimes too focused. And I think we lose some focus on, and what I think is really important, I think what we really need to look at is what are you becoming? So you're setting all these goals and you're doing all these things, and the focus should be what are you becoming? Because we can achieve all these goals and all these things in our life and master things and become bigger and better. But if we end up being kind of a prick at the end of the day, or alienating our friends and our family, is it worth it? Is it worth achieving those things for what you become? And when we're setting these goals, I think that's the other thing you need to look at is what does setting these goals help you become, or help you to become? I think that's just as important. Now, here's one thing that I'm trying to do, so that focus on what are you becoming. One of the things that I'm trying to do, and I'm gonna challenge. I know we're doing the Man Up Challenge this week, and I challenged myself. I started this actually the beginning of this year. Now I wasn't really good at it, and I've recently with this challenge, it's for me. It's okay now. I'm really trying to hit it hard for this, and what it is every one of my friends, my family, my kids, my wife, anybody that I come in contact with, my goal, my ultimate goal, is to pour into them, to do more for them, to be there more for them than I expect or they feel they need to do for me or be there for me. That's my Man Up challenge to myself. I'm going to challenge anybody who else wants to join me on that. Let me know down below in the comments, because I'd love to have more people doing it. Can you imagine if everyone's man or woman, if all of our goals in life was to be and do more for someone else other than ourselves? Can you imagine what our world would be, the cultural shift that would happen? Now, there are people out there that are doing this, and I look up to them greatly for what they can do. And here's the thing: I'm gonna fail forward on this, and I'm gonna make imperfect progress with it, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the progress I've made so far. But that really is my goal. So if you're a friend of mine, or you are a loved one of mine, and you don't feel that I'm pouring into you, or that I'm doing more for you, call me on it. And I'm serious. Brenda, if you're watching, Brenda's my wife, if you're watching this and you don't feel that I'm pouring in more to you than you feel you have to pour into me, call me on it. Because that's my goal. And I will not be upset. I want to be challenged in this way. I want to do better and be better. And that's the whole thing of what you gettin'. When you make your goals and you make your things about what you want to achieve in life, it's not about what you get, it's about what you become. And that's really this whole Man Up Challenge, and this whole Man Up project, and this whole Man Up book that I'm doing is just that. And so in that, what's the word I'm looking for? Just lost it. In that space, here's what I want to do. Anybody that has either bought the book already, or has not bought the book because they can't afford it or they're just not quite sure yet. So if you haven't bought it yet because you can't afford it, write in the comments below why you want it. What it is about you that you think having this book, what it would do for you, or what you hope it would do for you, because obviously you haven't read it yet. And if you have already purchased the book, what you think it would do for someone else that you care about that you want to give it to. Because here's what I'm doing. I'm going to pick 2 from each category. So hopefully we have 4 people at least, 2 from each category that write down in the comments below what it is. Remember, if you haven't been able to purchase it yet, comment, because if you can't afford it or whatever, comment why and what you think it would do for you and why you want it. And if you already have, who you would give it to and why you would give it to them and what you hope would happen from that. And I'm going to pick 4 people to send a book to. So I'm going to try and pour more into you than myself, then expect you to pour into me, and that's my way of doing it. And this one is I'm going to give away 4 books today. So that's my challenge to myself. I've accepted, and that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. Hope you're all having a great rest of a great week. Remember, if you haven't bought the book yet or haven't reserved your copy yet, because nobody's paid for anything yet, but if you haven't reserved your copy, do it sooner than later, because I have a feeling, and my publisher tells me that most likely they're going to run out real quick. So if you haven't already done a pre-reservation of your copy, you might not get one until the second printing. But yeah, Barnes & Noble or Amazon. Barnes & Noble is a good one to go to get it, pre-order, that type of thing. And remember, your credit card never gets charged until the actual shipping date, which is November. So anyway, hope you all are having a great rest of the day, and comment below. I'd love to see some comments on what you think about this one and what you're doing and what you're becoming based on your goals. See you guys.